Okay, the recording's on. So what we'll do is walk you guys through the bank statement reconciliation. So as you log in, and this is based on the CE accountant role, you will navigate to financial and then banking. And then we're going to select match bank data first. This is where you're going to select the account that you want to clear transactions from the bank. As you're getting the information from your bank on a daily basis, is if you keep up with those cleared transactions on a daily basis, it makes the end of the month a lot easier to reconcile. On the left-hand side here, you'll see that this is imported bank data. At this point in time, we don't have a connection to your bank, and we're not doing a daily import to get that information in either. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on this right-hand side here. These will be the transactions that originate in NetSuite. And so as transactions are entered into NetSuite and they clear from the bank, this will be where you'll go to get those cleared. Now you'll select the account that you're reconciling with the bank. We'll select this top one here. And then we're just as testing through this. We did have a few transactions that we had already cleared and ran through a reconciliation with those. I deleted those transactions, and so they are still cleared, but they reverted back to they should still be ready to be reconciled. Let's see. So what we have here are these 3 remaining transactions from that same account. And so we'll select a couple more of these transactions. So as I select those, you'll notice down here at the bottom that when I check mark that, it adds it to the bottom of the page. And so what we're doing is we're saying, okay, these transactions are the ones that came through the bank. So now those come down here. And what I want to do here is add a clearing, say that it's cleared the bank. And so we're going to clear here, and then those disappeared. So then what we do is we go over here to this tab over here for review. And now we're going to go here and we're going to see those are cleared transactions. So we're confirming again that those are cleared transactions with our bank statement, or the daily, when you're looking at your bank daily. Then we're going to go up here and we're going to select submit. Okay. So now what that means is that they've moved over to another record, which you can access through this button up here. It's reconcile account statement. So now if we select this, and this is what we would do at the end of the month, when we're ready to, we've received our statement from the bank, it's the end of the month. We're going to select the account that we want to look at that pertains to that statement. We're going to select the ending statement date. For this purpose, we're going to keep this as December 27th. Okay. And so we know that any of those cleared transactions, they populate on this list. The ones that are not checked here, they're not marked as cleared because those are the ones that were on the reconciliation in the previous time that we looked at this. And so we're going to go ahead and select all of these because we know that they were on our statement. And so as you can see here, reconciled, this statement is negative 417,832.80. That's the sum of all of these transactions that have been selected. So right here is where we would put our ending statement balance. And so for this exercise, we'll put in, something that would be fairly close so that we can demonstrate how to make that correct. So I'm going to put in negative 417, 532.80. So now, I wanted to put 332.80. Okay, so now we're off by $500. So then this is where you need to look at the line item information and uncheck something so that the difference is 0 when you reconcile. And so, so I was $500 more. And so if I uncheck this, so that should take me back to 0. So then now these are the transactions that are on that statement. I'm happy with how that looks. So now I'm going to select reconcile, and this closes the statement with that close date of, or the statement date of 12/27. So you can say, okay. So now you see here, reconciled statements record, the close date 12/27, and what account that was, and what the ending balance is, right? And so you can filter this by different accounts too, as you guys get more of these reconciliations in here. So this will be a good list for you guys to be able to see. But if you want to see like the detail that is included in this, there's actually not a link that you can select on this report. And if you select this delete, it does take it out of reconciliation. So we don't want to do that right now. But we do want to look at a report. And so you can navigate back to banking and go to reconcile account statement is one way that we can get there. And let's see, let's go ahead and select that account. So when I selected that account, that gave me more information. So reconciliation summary is what we're looking for. And so this is the reconciliation report. So you can see these are all of your reconciled items, the reconciled balance, and if there is a difference, and if there's any uncleared transactions still remaining in the account, and then how much of your checks and payments have cleared, and then your unreconciled versus your total as of 12/27. So you can see all of that. Now you can drill into the detail by selecting this view details, and this will give you your transaction detail. So when you're doing your reconciliation at month end, you'll need to, part of your record keeping, you'll probably want to go ahead and download this one. You can download by selecting this export to Excel, PDF, text file, Word, kind of whatever is here, or even print to a printer. You can go back to the summary here. The summary is a good one to print as well. And again, print, however you need to for your record keeping. Then if you want to access this report from a different direction, just through reports itself, we can navigate on reports, hover on down to banking and budgeting, and then we would hover over reconciliation and go ahead and click right there. And this takes you to that same reconciliation summary. Now, it will come up with the last time that you look at this report, it comes up with the whatever it remembers you last did. So if I was actually on 5633 and I select refresh here, then it comes up with this summary here. But then maybe I come back later to it. Let's see, it navigated me out there. So let's see. Maybe go to my recent transactions. Oh, no recent. I was just going to show you how you just go back to reports, banking and budgeting, and come back to this. Then this is where you'll see that it comes right back to that same cash account that you were last looking at. So don't get confused if like you're working on one account and then you navigate to here and you're like, it's not reconciling what? So just remember to toggle and select the correct account down here. And with reports, you do need to select this refresh down here at the bottom to make sure that you get that information updated within the report view. And that's pretty much it. So I'll stop recording.